Okay, so yeah, for the main game, where we left off, we had to like do another poem for these girls, and you know me, I'm gonna do my best to focus on Yuri, because I think last time I think was trying to like focus through Natsuki here, so why not try Yuri? You know, any nightgown? Oh, that's Natsuki. God dang it, effulgent, whatever that means. Yes! Strategy? Oh, that's Yuri. Because of her suicidal thoughts. No. Graveyard, maybe? Yeah, okay, graveyard. Waterfall? No, that's Natsuki. Extraordinary? Oh, don't, dang it. I need to fight freaking Yuri! Come on! Vivacusis? Okay, that's it for Yuri. Whisper? No. Intellectual. There we go. Yeah. Universe? Yeah, there we go. Ambient? Yes. Incongruent? Okay. Yeah, it's basically big words. Disorient? Okay, there we go. Contamination? That's probably, yep. Papa. Ooh, lust. That's something that, I'm kinda like familiar with, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure if that's gonna be Yuri, is it? Oh shit! Oh, it is Yuri's thing! Whoa!
Yeah, boy.
Okay, now I'm really digging her now. Entropy, yep. Okay, now we're getting to the meat of Yuri's language now. Colony, yep. Okay. Essence, yep. Okay. Termination, yes. Unrequited? Oh, that's. I don't even know what that word is. But apparently it's for, Yuri. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more confident and comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Kenny. Yo, so Yuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always a simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Oh, just like in the freaking side story. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Yuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. So he nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. As he turns it upside down, lets its contents spill on the desk. While 2 small coins fall out. Oh, you're gonna make me buy a snack for you, Yuri. You sneaky little weasel. I knew it. I see right through you, Yuri. That's not fair. Aw, the fatty face. I didn't even know. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! So that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you're guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ah, Yuri, my girl. It's been such a long time since we last met. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face and her books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Kenny to let me borrow some money. Oh no! Don't make her tell me. I would listen to her in a heartbeat. Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. True. And frankly, after pointing mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. I really like it when you speak your mind, singing Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That, still, coming from you, Yuri. I guess there's a little devil inside of us, inside all of us, isn't there? I got some kind of devil in me, you know what I mean? Don't let her fool you. Yuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come in when word for the cupcakes. So I had to drink the Suki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Yuri. Out of nowhere, so he smacks Yuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ah! What? Yeah! Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Yuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid her to restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, it's a Suki! I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blah about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though, But that Suki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Yuri hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Yuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Yuri suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. And Suki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours just looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Suri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie is still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Yuri off of her. Ooh. Yuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Ooh. What? Mouthful, Yuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you just see Yuri? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Just probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she's getting weird with the students or something? She has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any of us combined. Oh, Yuri, that is so untrue. You're the most desirable of everyone here. And Monica's probably second, Yuri third, and Natsuki's 10th last. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Okay. I guess she was late. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica shows the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Well, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's kind of sus. Somebody tells me she's hiding something. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I'm gonna let you down, Kenny. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I recently love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Just to leave out Yuri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Yuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. Alright, we're favoring her now. That's probably how you know that your polling is it's more focused to the character when you see something like that. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I bothered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread it, some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Wait a minute. Did I get one in a different save file or what? No, I picked this one. Yeah. Because I'm starting to see, I could've sworn I saw this dialogue before. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? No, wait. I think it's gonna show that picture. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yeah, I think I've seen this picture. What the heck is going on? Something's up here. Why does it feel like I'm going through the same dialogue with Yuri? Wait a minute. Oh, maybe it's because I played the original Doki Doki Literature Club. Maybe that's why I must have seen this scene in the original game. Since I played the Plus version because it has more content.
Her bigger badonka-donkas are very distracting.
Oh, I guess I guess I didn't actually see Yuri's scene in the Plus version, only the original version. Okay, everyone.
Holy shit!
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Okay, we're up to this part now. Okay, I could just save here. Okay, what to do? I I mean, I could do Yuri for last. I'm guessing he's gonna do all of them eventually, so... Guess... Yuri? Oh, I like this one, Kenny. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, that must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. But then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you wanna write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Intense thinking mode. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Yuri. Yeah, she's always in good spirits. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice, happy rainbow. Yuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Kay. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? What's his? What the heck? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all go rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Get friend after friend, more bottles. You get deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring the dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends still looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, and each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay then. Holy crap. Yuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you that yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Manga taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. So you always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to believe. Makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I don't know that freaking word. Okay, now I guess that's Suki, Monica, and then Yuri. Let's try that. I like your last one better. Oh, really? Well, yeah, I could tell you were like a little more daring with this one. Oh, maybe it's because my poem was favoring Netsuki. Maybe that's why. But you're really not good enough for that. Yeah, it felt flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy and add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Kinda like what Yuri does. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels with all this cryptic nonsense, but I see through that BS. Ha! And making your reader to look so hard for all this deep meaning, it's just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. Alright, might as well do my voice for this one. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It's repeating the same thing. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay then, Telltale. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Oh, wasn't the first poem like something very short and simple? Something that has feet?
This has no story. Monkeys can climb.
I don't know. It's been way too long. Yesterday's were way too short. Yeah, I figured it was. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I had to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Or analogs. Something like that. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. Well, you know, smut. And I'm sure anyone who knows me knows about that. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? And as long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is a point. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too. So look forward to it. Cool. Alright, now for Monica, and I'm guessing Yuri is last. Hi again, Kenny. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Wanna share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Here's my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Kenny. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Even though it's just a bunch of words favoring Yuri. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's the easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Well, that was kind of the point. I was trying to favor her, you know? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Yuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never could really ask though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Well, probably not. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more extracted than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of, it's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where to and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. See, it's so hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem isn't about the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting that putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's the fine tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might want to change your mind. That feels a bit fourth wall breaking because there is a save option here. Huh. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ahaha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, and I'm guessing... Well, you enjoy the option, so... Alright, let's see how she likes it. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Kitty, why did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Your hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri reads and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offered the patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing that someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I really only want to write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Oh, that is not true. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. Oh, she doesn't have close friends. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh, this one's in cursive. Alright, for Yuri, I'll make this very special. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a quick snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. How's that, Yuri? Did that make you feel, feel weird inside? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Oh, didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter if what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person that would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I had no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of gaining any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Yuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up with side poems too. Yuri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Yuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start pointing those posters out, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Yuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot harder. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. And Suki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Yuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... looks like that Suki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, next Suki. What about you, Yuri? I'm not sure about her. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh wow. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off with it to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Huh. 4 of us applaud. So you don't actually see the poem? I was thinking we could actually see it just like the other ones. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's so fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keep her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Chrisman Eye. Yuri's simple voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? She wants to impress me. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. The quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. She's quite a woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and it is structured that she initiates with the perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri steps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. It looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ahaha. Sorry, I giggled. Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it as you're reciting to other people. I bet you were reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. She's still intensely thinking. Okay then. Yuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Yuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Yuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Yuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Yuri finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Yuri. Even Kenny liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Yuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? That'll be Natsuki. Natsuki? Don't let me go before Kenny. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let Kenny lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have a bunch of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Blah 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 blah. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. And Natsuki takes a breath. Once he starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has like a rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You're not gonna make me go do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll make you pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time when what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know that the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. I believe in you, Yuri. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Yuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Wait, this is supposed to be about Yuri! Ready to go, Yuri? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Kenny. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Walk home with Yuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Yuri has been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Yuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something familiar. I like how we get to... I mean... Yuri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? Oh, what would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of putting me on the spot here. I'll still walk home with Yuri. I'm not upset with Yuri, but realistically, I want to be with Yuri, so I must impress my waifu. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Oh, I wonder why. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? Oh yes. That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Well, good thing she's not upset. Jeez. And there's not even any point in speculating on something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just don't like to think about it. It's not so long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Yuri, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. You say so. Conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Probably a day with a Yuri, maybe. Alright, we're on the I guess the third one. So I might as well say this one. Let's see what's going on. Now that we've done another poem, let's see what happens if there's anything new. Like, if there's any, like, oh, what? Oh, now we get to see Yuri now. With the Sayori. Understanding. I guess I could have some time to do this.